Okay, I hope none of my stuff is boring you. If it is, I'm sorry. You don't have to subscribe and like, and this is a trial thing for me to talk about how I feel about things and my feelings and getting things out that I don't normally talk about to anybody except for my therapist. But like I said, she feels like me doing this, vlogging on certain times like this, and expressing how I feel, it would be good therapy for me. So we're gonna try to see how it works. Um, but yeah, back to the being selfish thing. I've always felt like that. If I didn't, you know, do this or stay in this relationship, like I was married to somebody for 7 years, and it was not a really happy marriage at all. And I dealt with it for 7 years. I put up with stuff for 7 years, and until he went after my oldest son, and then that was when I split. But I dealt with it for 7 years because I was thinking, I was always taught that you just deal with things. You made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. Don't think about yourself. Think about how it would feel about everybody else. Think about the kids. Um, you know, just pretty much suck it up. And I did for 7 years. And then it was when the kids I was like done. I was done. So I got the kids and left and moved on. Um, and even after that, it was hell for 5 years after that with that person. And then even after him, I got into relationships where I stayed even though they were violent or verbally abusive or mentally abusive. I stayed. Um, and got into relationships where I was cheated on, or I was um, where I was not enough. And as long as I made them happy, then that's what was important. As long as they were happy, it didn't matter what I felt. Because if I did say how I felt, then um, it was turned on the tables for me and made me feel really bad. So I stay in relationships that I shouldn't. And um, so when I do have a good one, then I screw it up. um, and then I get hurt, and then I hurt them because I don't know what it's like to I don't think to really be happy in a relationship. That it's just for me, you know, someone that just loves me. So then I screw it up. So it's a vicious cycle. So I'm learning to say no. I'm learning to if something doesn't feel right, then instead of waiting that long to learn to see it and able to stop it and not continue in a vicious cycle. So I'm learning to just say no. I can't do this anymore. This isn't right for me. This hurts me. This feels wrong to me. And learning that I got to be happy too. Uh, so yeah, and I got to stop, letting the wrong ones in and keeping the right ones out. So if so that's a challenge, but I think a strong woman who wants only me and doesn't want somebody else and doesn't want a husband, doesn't want a boyfriend, doesn't want a girlfriend, doesn't want a fiance, and only wants me, then that's the thing that I need to look for. That's the thing that I need to be happy and stop thinking to myself, well, what about how they feel? I might hurt them. I don't want to hurt them. So again, I don't mean to ramble, but I'm working this all out in my head, and these are the things that I'm working on now, and learning to think before I speak when I get angry and hurt. So I'm working on that, not letting things just build up, and like I said, letting the right ones in and keeping the wrong ones out. That doesn't mean that I don't want nothing to do with them. That doesn't mean I don't want their friendship. It doesn't mean I don't want to be a friend to them or talk to them. It just means that I can't give them a part of that piece of me anymore that they don't deserve, that they take for granted, that they hurt. Whether they mean to or not, it's not good for me. It doesn't make me happy. So I have to learn to move on from that. And people who are who don't understand your situations, or people um, who don't understand why you're doing the things that you do. Like, there are some people who don't understand why I'm transitioning. They don't understand why I had the surgery. They don't understand why I went through the shots. They don't understand that, and they think that I'm being selfish, and they think that I'm being there's something wrong with me in the head, when this has been the best thing that I could say since holding my babies when they were, carrying them for 9 months. That was the best thing in my life. Watching my kids grow, that has been the best thing in my life, and so has this. And I'd say that that's the two things that I can say that I've done right in my life. It's sad, but I can say that's the two things that I have done right in my life, is bringing those kids in the world, and my surgery, and my transitioning. These are the things that I've done right. And I want to continue to do things right. So, even if people don't understand you, the things that you do in your life, it's not their life, it's your life. And these are the things that I'm learning, is that it's not everybody's life, it's your life. It's what makes you happy. So, these are the things that you've got to do. And if somebody isn't making you happy and somebody's hurting you, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, if they're doing all that stuff to you, then it's not your life. It's not for you. You get out. And if it's somebody that's hurting you and they act like they don't know, well, it's still hurting you, so it's not right for your life. You got to be positive in your life. You got to have a good aura in your life. Life is short, very, very short, and you got to do what makes you happy. And if cutting people out that hurt you is what you need to do in your life, then so be it. You just got to be happy. You got to be healthy and happy. Stress and anxiety does kill people. And honestly, I don't want to go anywhere anytime soon. I'm not ready. So I have a lot of living to do and loving to do, and keeping the wrong ones out and the right ones coming in. And I need to show more people my feelings and how I feel about them, good or bad, and be honest and open about it, and not being an asshole doing it, just being able to be honest. So I hope this hasn't been boring for you, but I hope that it's been helpful. And like I said, I'll do one of these every once in a while, just expressing my feelings and being open, and hopefully maybe it can help somebody else that's going through similar situations. There's a little bit of pieces of everything. Maybe it'll help somebody. So if you like my videos, please thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. It's okay. I understand. I don't get hurt. I mean, not all videos are going to be platinum and gold. You know what I'm saying? So, and leave comments if you wish. Be respectful in the comments. And I hope everybody stays warm and everybody um, is safe from this nasty, stormy weather, which I am ready for spring. I am so ready. And so I hope everybody's doing all right. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I think St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I think soon. Yes. So, happy St. Patty's. Wear green. Don't want to get pinched. And I'll talk at you all later. Peace.